Good morning. Today is Friday, the 18th of April, 2025, and the time now is 11:50 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Black Bull of Catford in the Isle of Dogs, or Miller, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Before I begin the topic that I wish to talk about in this video, let me just read the Psalms 23, the Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, what is my understanding or interpretation of that proverb, a birds of a feather flock together? What do I understand? What do I think it means? It's a hard one. It is quite a complex one in the modern world, like a city of London where we all kind of will get along. But a birds of a feather flock together would be like, if you look at my complexion in the video now, my skin colouring is brown, isn't it? And I'm trying to be realistic. I'm trying to be. I just read Psalms 23, so follow me now. I just read Lord is my shepherd. So my skin colouring is brown, isn't it? I'm not the colour of my watch, like the strap. I'm not black. That literally, look, that's black, and then my skin is brown. So, and also, my father's Jamaican. Listen carefully, because you might not understand this. My father's from Jamaica, and my mother's St. Lucian. So you put the three together. So you say, okay, his father's Jamaican, and his mother's St. Lucian, but his complexion, he's brown. He's not like the strap of his watch. He's not black. Although I have an uncle who's from Jamaica as well. He's dark skinned. He's not as black as the black strap, but he's very, very, very dark. Do you understand that? Not do you understand that, but it's actually real. It's a fact. I can prove it as well. Now, a bird of a feather flock together would be okay. So now, the Black Bull of Catford in the Isle of Dogs is half. His father's Jamaican, his mother's St. Lucia. So he's going to have he's going to gravitate more towards either Jamaicans, isn't it? I am, because my father's Jamaican, so I know the culture, don't I? You may not think so. You may think that in the yard or in the house when we were growing up, there was no talk of Jamaica. Because we were in England, you know, because we were in England, we forgot about Jamaica. So my father never ever, you know, when we were children, spoke about, when he was a boy and he's missing Jamaica and how Jamaica was nice. He never meant, there was no talk of that. You may think that's the case, isn't it? You may think that. You may think that in growing, you know, when I was there as a boy and being a teenager and all that, there was never an instance of him talking about, you know, or even talking Jamaican lingo, like wagwan, you know, and talking like that. He never did none of that. You may think that, innit? Like we just spoke English like this. Hello, are you going to the shops? What are you going to have for dinner? Oh, the chip shop is closed today because it's Good Friday. You spent the whole time, you know, from 1969 to when I left home, 15 years. You think that's how it was? Oh, the chip shop is closed. That's sad, isn't it? When is Easter over? Oh, it's over Easter Monday. Then on Tuesday it's back to normal again. Do you think we spoke like that? It was all like that all the years and years and years and years and years like that. That's what you really think? Do you think that? You might think that, but it's not true. Now, the birds of a feather flock together. So okay, now so obviously, so I'm half Jamaican, half St. Lucian. So I understand Jamaica to a certain degree. Yes, I do. I understand it to a certain degree. To a certain degree, not all of it. Now, if I see Jamaicans, it's so fucking hard in this video. Bear with me though. If I see Jamaicans who I perceive to be Jamaicans, no, if I see Jamaicans, I will gravitate towards them because obviously we've got things in common. Like he's Jamaican, or she's Jamaican, and my father's Jamaican. Now I'm a son of a Jamaican, so there's an instant rapport. You might not understand that. You may not have never had it in your family or extended family. I can say to him, "Well, my father's Jamaican." He'll be thinking, "Oh, that's good." The Jamaican man will be thinking, "That's good," because he might be saying, "I'm not from Jamaica. I'm from Trelawney." But yeah, we're dead there because I know King. Obviously, we know Kingston. He just told me that brother just told me his father from Kingston. So you understand? So there's that thing going on, that chemistry, that thing going on, that magic, that thing. It happens naturally. God, don't ask. Let's all ask Jehovah why Jehovah did this. Jehovah God again. Jehovah done it. Not me. I'm not Jehovah God. No, I'm not. He's up there in heaven. We should ask him. He's full of ideas, that guy. Anyway, so a birds of a feather flock together now is like so obviously now see, so I'm already there's an establishment. We're establishing a relationship between me and this Jamaican man. To me, because he's from Trelawney and my father. So we're talking now. So that's things like that. A birds of a feather flock together. So now my mother now. So that might be now. I might go to a dance or something like that, or I might go to a dance or something like that, dance or a party or something like that. If they say it's in Swiss Cottage, and it was organised by Afro-Caribbeans, because I'm actually Afro-Caribbean, yeah, ethnic minority, African-Caribbean. When I get to this dance, I suppose it's like, suppose it had been like in March the 7th. It was the Swiss Cottage. I bought a nice shirt. Not that I did. Play along now. Not play along, but imagine this now. I bought a nice shirt. Silk shirt. Cost me like, I bought a nice silk shirt. Put a nice pair of slacks. Nice pair of shoes, from a nice quality pair of shoes. Cost me like £90 for the shoes, if not more. I got up there to think this March the 7th on a Saturday. And in there now, there's people in there. So I'm like, so I'll chat to a St. Lucian woman around about my age. I said, oh, where are you from? She said, oh, her mother's from St. Lucia. I said, oh. I said, my mother's from St. Lucia. So there now, you see the chemistry. There's a complete connection. Because she's saying her mother is from St. Lucia. And I will think, ask Jehovah why Jehovah, I don't know why Jehovah done this. I'd love to speak to him. I said, why he's doing this to people? I already think, okay, so because my mother's St. Lucian, her mother's St. Lucian, there's that link. So I automatically now, I don't know why God done this, but because her mother's St. Lucian, my mother's St. Lucian, I think in my mind, I don't say it, but I think, oh, we're similar. Like, I can say to her, do you know Cash Street? Which she'll know. Does that not make sense to you? Does that not make sense? Maybe, I don't know why Jehovah done it. It's confusing the people on earth. Anyway. So now, a birds of a feather flock together. So you get it now. So now, another thing might be like this now. So you might say, okay, the Black Bull of Catford and the Isles of Downs grew up in London. And in London, there's Cockneys, there's white guys, there's Indian boys, Indian girls, Asian women, Asian men, this and that, Polish. But why does the Black Bull of Catford and the Isles of Downs primarily and principally stay around British-born West Indians? Why does he always tend to talk to them? Why is that? Because in London is a very diverse and complex place. Now, why is that? Why do I only talk to people like me? I think it's survival instincts. It might have something to do with Charles Darwin, what's it called? Charles Darwin's laws. Survival of the fittest. We have to survive. Listen carefully. Fucking, I don't know if you dare understand what I'm saying. We have to survive. And survival is easier amongst people like you. It's easier, yeah. It's easier. You may not agree with that. You may think that you might be Irish, you might be from Ireland, you might be from Belfast, and you might think mixing and being amongst Polish people might help you to survive and thrive. And that is possible. That can happen. With Jehovah God in heaven, Jehovah God he does all kind of shit. But yeah, that might be possible. That as an Irish man or woman, you can be living be around Polish people, and you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Be no different than if you was surrounded by Irish people. It'd be no different because they're speaking Polish. But it's no big deal. I could learn Polish. You could say that I could learn Polish. It might take you 10 years to fully understand it. 10 years. So you say 10 years is nothing. I've got a lot of time. So you'd be fine. It's good for you because you're really clever, innit? You're different from the rest of us. However, for me, if I'm in and amongst people West Indian, British-born West Indian people like me, it's easier. It's easier, yeah. It's easier, yeah. Because we have a certain kind of outlook, thinking, behavior, identity, all of that. So many things that God has created. So many things that draw us clever, make it easier to survive. To survive, when we're in nature. We're not aliens. We're not in the world in some other place. We're in the world. I can see it. I can see a tree. There's a tree there. We're in the world. We're not aliens, subhuman beings living in some place that Jehovah God. We're on earth. We're alive. We're not dead. We're alive. It's survival. Nature. Motherfucking nature. That's to survive, isn't it? Now, I can stop this video and say, okay, I'm going to go down to a place where there's a lot of people from Bulgaria, say Bulgaria. Now I don't know a place where there's a lot of people, but I could try and invent something like Bulgaria. Fine, but now if I go there, what am I going to do there? Because obviously they might not. They probably speak English, but they might speak in their language tongue. So already I'm disadvantaged, aren't I? Because I'm not really understand what they're saying. Now, if I go to the restaurant, if they offer me food, I'll be like, rah, what is this? They say, oh, it's our main Bulgarian dish. I'd be like, fucking hell, like, I'll be thinking I can't eat that. Now, when I say I can't eat that, I can eat it, but I'm used to Caribbean food. That's my preference. Now, I've eaten a lot of English food, but that's not by choice. That's by design. I don't have the resource. I can't really. That's by design. Do you understand? By choice and by design. By choice is when you can choose. By design, you got to put up and shut the fuck up and just eat it. It's survival. Does that make sense to you? They might not understand in England. You don't understand by choice and by design. By choice is when you can choose. By design, you don't fucking eat, you're going to starve to fucking death. If you don't eat, you're going to starve to fucking death. Does that make sense to you or not? Anyway, so birds of a feather flock together is survival. I'll close with the Lord's Prayer again. Fucking hell. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Thank you.